my name is Grace and I'm an artist that focuses on illustration and graphic design. I create artwork for digital use and also for print as well. Here's some examples of my work. I use software such as Adobe Photoshop, InDesign and Illustrator, as well as Procreate and Affinity Design. I also use a lot of free online software such as Canva, Crello and Visme. Design is in the world all around us, whether we go to the shops or we look on our phones. We see designs absolutely everywhere. As part of the Future Focus programme, Wheelworks has created a series of online creative tech hacks. As part of that series, I'll be showing you how you can create free online designs on Canva. First thing we're going to do is we're going to either download the Canva app on your phone or also on your tablet as well, or you can just search Canva into your web browser. So today I'm going to be creating a poster that could be used for a promotion online or also in print as well. We just need to start off by picking our document size, so you can either customize it to fit whatever size you like, or you can have a pre-made template as well. So there's hundreds of amazing different templates that you can use as inspiration. Here is just a few examples of some of the different templates you can use. We're going to think of what we're trying to communicate and what the message we're trying to get across to our viewer. So we can take inspiration from other different designs on Canva, or we could look at creative online magazines such as It's Nice That, Creative Bloom, or we could look at other artists' work from Pinterest and Instagram. So we're going to start off by opening a new blank document on your Canva app, and we're going to look at the backgrounds on Canva. So there's lots of different ones you can choose from. These are some that have been generated, but I went for a plain blue background. Then after that, I started laying out my design. I went into rulers and added in some rulers and margins so it would match up with my previous design. And then I started adding in a visual hierarchy with a heading, subheading and a body of text. Adding different icons and photos and illustrations to your design can make it look really interesting and visually appealing. When you're laying out your elements, ask if the elements are balanced, are they centered, and that they're not too close to the edge of the page. Don't overlay your design with too many elements. It can be very confusing and just look cluttered. There's lots of different elements you can choose from. If you go under the element icon and then search what you're looking for, I came up with this illustration. Adding GIFs to your design can make your work look really interesting. All GIFs are a series of images put together to create the illusion of movement. In Canva, you can find a lot of GIFs in the Elements section. Choosing a suitable colour palette. So you want to have a cohesive colour palette, and colour schemes are really important about sending out the message of what you want your design to say. To get a bit of help picking a colour palette, look at free online resources such as cooler.com. When working on Canva, you can find lots of different colour schemes under the Styles icon tool. Just keep clicking. When we're looking at typography, I would suggest using no more than 2 fonts. Any more than that can make your design look messy. Choose complementary fonts which make it look visually interesting and will work well together. Don't go too crazy with the fonts and keep them clean and clear. Don't go for too dramatic fonts for bodies of text because they need to be clear and legible. Use a visual hierarchy which puts the most important thing first and then works all the way down. We are then going to add in the content of what we're trying to say, and we're going to pick our different fonts. You can do this in the font generator under the styles, or you can go up to the top to the font bar and pick out which one you want. Adding in some details. So if you go into the element section on your key and you type in dots or stars, you can add in different elements to your design. I went for these dots and I'm going to create a border which gives a frame to my poster. So you can place them all around the outline of your page, and you can maneuver them by using that little icon with the two arrows. Place them around the outline and it gives some texture and some pattern to your design. To add curve lettering, if you go into effects and then hit the curve icon, you can then press it and it will create your curved letters. You can then go into the spacing bar and hit letter, and then you can stretch out the kerning or the spacing between the letters, and it gives this curved illusion which looks really good. You can then adjust it to fit around your character on your poster. So the last thing we're going to look at is exporting your file. So if you go up to the download key and you pick on what you want to download and pick your page, I would recommend exporting as a PDF, and if you download it, your image will come up. And here is our final piece. Remember, when creating any design, here's some of the key top tips, and also here is some more great online learning resources. Remember to like and subscribe to Wheelworks for more great content. Thank you.